Bochiknot and Bochiknot.com. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nicole, and in this channel you will find everything you need to know to begin macrame, whether you are looking to do it as a hobby or you want to get to a more advanced level so that you can create your own designs. You can find everything macrame right here. So in today's tutorial we'll be going over 3 different ways to start a plant hanger. 2 of them will be using a wooden or metal ring, and the third way, if you don't have a ring lying around, that is okay. We can make a bunch of knots with a cotton cord and form a loop without using a ring. And so there are many different ways to start a plant hanger other than the ones that I'll be showing you today. And I have wanted to show you guys a few different ways to start a plant hanger so that it'll hopefully get your creative juices going so that you can come up with your own ways to start a plant hanger. Or if not, and you like the ideas that I've shown you today, you can incorporate some of these into your projects. I've also added 7 more ways to start a plant hanger in continuation of today's tutorial, and I posted that onto my Patreon site, which I've posted a link to the video description below. So if you guys are interested in seeing what other ways there are to start a plant hanger, you can definitely check that out. If you guys enjoy these type of tutorials, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up and leaving me a comment in the comment section below with your thoughts. And without further ado, let's begin.
The first one we're going to do is probably the most popular way to start a plant hanger. First, we're going to take multiple strands of cord, depending on what kind of style you want to do. If you want to use a lot of square knots or half knots, you might need cords in multiples of 4. You will pull the cords through, and taking a separate strand of cord, we will make a gathering knot to seal the top. And then to end off this knot, we will cut off the top and bottom excess cords of the working cord that you just used. This next one we're going to make is one of my favorites, and it is the crown knot with a ring. So you can do this with or without a ring, but I'm going to show you how to tie the crown knot at the beginning to start off a plant hanger with a ring. So to tie this one, you'll need an even number of cords split in half in the ring. Then we'll start taking each end and fold it across and on top of each of them like so to form the crown knot. Once you have formed a square like so, we will tighten the ends. Once you have completed that, you will start over again and make a few more of those crown knots. Once you have made about 5 crown knots, it will start to look like this. You can keep on making more crown knots to start this plant hanger, or from here you can separate out the strands and continue downward with your own design. The third way we're going to start a plant hanger by using a ring is, instead of using a gathering knot or a bunch of crown knots, we're going to make a square knot chain. And this is very simple. We're just going to take a cord on each side and use that as the working cords to make back-to-back square knots. As always, you can continue making as many square knots as you would like, or you can start breaking out separate sections and start building the middle part of your plant hanger with whatever design you'd like. If you don't have a wooden or metal ring handy and you want to make a plant hanger, that is okay. You can make a bunch of knots and form a loop with the cotton cord. And this one we're making here is called the square knot loop. We start by taking a bunch of cords and taking the outer cords and forming a bunch of square knots in the center. To do this one, you'll have to ensure that your outer cords are a little bit longer because you will be using them as the working cords to make a bunch of square knots in the middle to form the loop. So we will continue making 8 square knots, and then at the end of that I will show you guys how to form the loop. Once you have made 8 square knots consecutively, we will fold it in half, and then we will take one strand of cord from each side and use that as the working cord to make 2 more square knots. Now you have made a loop by making several knots without using a wooden or metal ring. And then you can continue on here downwards to start your plant hanger. This last one is super simple, and a lot of times people forget how convenient the overhand knot is. We will take the cords and we'll fold it into an overhand knot to form a loop. And then we'll pull on the cords to tighten. And here you have formed a simple loop without using a ring and without using too many knots. We have now concluded today's tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed this and can use some of these ideas into your projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.